name comes from. It was set up by US military veterans of the Iraq War back in 2006, and it's grown rapidly since then, hundreds of members. And what's really striking is the iconography of the group. So they have a skull logo, for example, on their website until recently, of the violent Marvel comic book character, Punisher. And that's a symbol which has been appropriated by white supremacist groups. And it's inscribed with the word kafir in Arabic script. Now, some wear tattoos, Crusader cross tattoos, hats celebrating the year 1095, which, if you know your history, was the year that Pope Urban II launched the First Crusade, calling all Muslims, quotes, vile race, and urging Europeans to recapture the Holy Land. So it's a sensitive subject that they're playing on. Gang members see themselves as modern crusaders. Many have these crosses on the backs of their biker jackets, or they're tattooed on their forearms or their shoulders. And we've discovered that they're currently hosting anti-Muslim hate speech on their Facebook site, and also have previously held a pig roast in defiance of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan.
And how did these bikers get involved in running security for the GHF thousands of miles away?
Well, they're all ex-veterans, and the infidels is mostly ex-veterans, and the attraction was the money. According to our sources and contract documents we've seen, they're paying each of them about $980 a day. That's about £720 every day, including expenses, rising to about $1,500 for team leaders. So if they're there all year, they could make hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And we've got images of some of the people in this gang. I mean, you identified the names of some of them.
Yes.
How did you then establish that they were working for this agency?
Well, this is interesting because at first we were up against a wall. There was just one member of the gang who we knew about. That was Johnny Taz Mulford. He's a former sergeant in the US Army, and he posted a picture of himself on the gang's page, posing with a machine gun. And then there was another picture with 1095 tattooed across his chest. Now, we emailed Infidels MC for comment, and what happened was, in response, Mr. Mulford instructed his fellow gang members not to reply to the BBC, but forgot to take us off when he hit reply all, thereby disclosing email addresses and names of other members. So we got that. We also spoke to Infidels insiders, and we were able to match up names with public information about Infidels leadership to arrive at 10 bikers who are from Infidels, who are leading the teams in Gaza, where people have died. And there have been all kinds of accusations and counter-accusations. Now, UGS, according to estimates by a former contractor, at least 40 bikers are among the 320 people they've hired.
OK, you talk about this group, UGS, UG Solutions.
Yeah.
What have they said then in response to your investigation, Andy?
UG Solutions, which, by the way, is a subcontractor for security for the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, they gave us a statement saying they don't screen people out for personal hobbies or affiliations unrelated to job performance, and they do carry out background checks, they say, making sure everyone's fully vetted. The Gaza Humanitarian Foundation says it has a zero-tolerance policy for any hateful, discriminatory biases or conduct. And of course, you can read more about this on the BBC's website. OK, so I was about to ask you that. Where can we see more of your investigation? On the BBC News website or on the app? Andy Verity, thank you very much for taking us through your investigation there.